It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals. And that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
I said focus, Wyvern.
We don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose. Time to move.
We're just in time.
A unit of trained assassins deployed to the Nysa Defile, deep within the Dhalmekian territory, and tasked with the elimination of an enemy dominant. The mark applied to the cheeks of bearers, identifying them as something other than human. The great nations of Valisthea have a long-standing accord to brand their bearers in this way, that the slaves might be traded across borders. During the Battle of the Twin Realms 2 years ago, it was the site of repeated skirmishes as the Iron Kingdom attempted to make incursions in the Dhalmekian territory. The Iron Crusade, fighting forces of the Iron Kingdom's ultimate command rests with the king, who issues orders directly to the commanders of each of his battalions. Ironblood soldiers generally prefer heavy clubs and great axes over swords. They're also religious zealots, if I remember correctly. And then we have the capitalists, the Dhalmekian Republic, a nation formed of a federation of 5 smaller states. It's located in the southern half of the continent of Storm, and its capital at Randella. It also is a mother crystal known as Drake's Fang. There's no official state religion, and citizens are free to worship as they please. Dhalmekia's key political entity is the Parliament, which is formed of ministers representing each of the states, with the Prime Minister as its head. And they are fighting.
This is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
To the gates! Quickly! Move!
What do you mean, you refuse?
The Men of the Fist, Dhalmekia's standing army. While officially an organ of the Republic, each of its 5 states is granted a relative autonomy with regard to the management of its troops. Aside from certain specialized squads, battle deployments are mostly comprised of small units employing a mixture of foot soldiers and battle mages. The former are known and feared for their curved swords and prodigious axes and the deadly skill with which they wield them.
Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
The Kingdom of Waloed. Sole surviving nation in Ash, Waloed has its capital in Stone here, home to the Mother Crystal of Drake's Spine. A warlike land, its considerable military might serves to keep neighboring countries at bay. While Waloed does maintain a notional alliance with the Dhalmekian Republic and Southern Storm, it is very much a marriage of convenience. And we are within Fort Zernitra, a stronghold situated in the western end of Nysa Defile in the Dhalmekian Republic. In the year 873, it served as the site of a meeting between, I think that's now, with their Waloeder allies in an attempt to... In the year 873, it served as a site of a meeting convened by the Dhalmekians with their Waloeder allies in an attempt to enlist their aid in driving back the Ironblood, who had been a thorn in their side since the Battle of the Twin Realms 8 years before.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dhalmeks who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate.
Battle of the Twin Realms. Battle of the Twin Realms was a conflict fought between the Holy Empire of Sambric and the Kingdom of Waloed in the year 865. Sambriqui forces, with the power of the icon dominant Bahamut, those within whom sleeps the power of an icon. Though they look and think no differently than any other man or woman, they can not only cast elemental magics without a crystal, but also transform themselves into beasts with world-shattering strength at any moment. A quality for which they are honored, worshipped, and feared the realm over.
Ultimate them. Bugger their knights. What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall, the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board. Which just leaves me.
Hroka!
The Ironblood will rue the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
You cock.
Benedicta.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
The front lines are gone.
This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
And quick and deadly.
As always. Take the van.
Wait. Something's not right.
Titan. So the Dalmex finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Come on.
You don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
Anytime, Wyvern. I'm just gonna stand there.
Shiva, the Warden of Ice, whose appearance on the battlefield makes her enemies' blood run cold. The Iron Blood sent Shiva against the Republican forces in the Mesa Divide, where she dueled against Titan, the Icon of Earth. The Icon of Earth, of whom Hugo Kupka is the current dominant. He takes on the form of a stone-skinned giant whose granite fists shake the earth with every mighty pummel. Titan's dominant awakens among the people of the Dhalmekian deserts, and the recipient of his strength is being granted great power and status by the Republic in return for the commitment to protect the nation in times of war.
Wyvern! Wyvern! I told you before, you do not get to die here.
Clive!
13 summers earlier in Rosalith Castle. Situated in the heart of the ducal capital of Rosalith, it is from this towering ivory fortress that the Archduke and his family rule their nation. An architectural feat of the founder himself would be proud of, the castle has stood since the early days of the duchy and watched over the rise of this proud nation and the people who inhabit the city beneath. The year of 1860 in Rosalith.
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Two arms, then. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery. Let's start again from the beginning. Come, show me your form. Show me a storm of steel. Very good. Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the Phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn without. Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me. Keep them coming. Well done. You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it. On your toes, Lord Rosfield.
Nice try.
Never take your eyes off your enemy.
Come on.
What are you doing? Good. Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me. Well, I'm waiting. Impressive. But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished. Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear. Now that won't do at all.
All right then.
That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory, or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
I thought you'd never ask.
Come then, Lord Rosfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your strength.
Go on. You're sure to beat him this time.
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
Nice try.
You're taking this seriously.
Keep going, Clive.
Now it's time I took my own advice and used all the tools at my disposal.
Not quite.
He won! See? I told you he could do it.
Aye.
Bested at last. It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Clive Rosfield, firstborn son of Archduke Elwyn, ruler of Rosaria. From a young age, Clive dedicated himself to mastering the blade, and his practice paid off when he was appointed first Shield of Rosaria, tasked to guard the Phoenix, and blessed with the ability to wield a part of his fire. Lord Commander of the Rosarian army, not only is he a skilled warrior and loyal guardian to the Rosfield household, he is also a fine tutor. Indeed, it was he who trained Clive in the secrets of swordplay. While he may be a hard taskmaster, his belief and trust in the shields that serve under him make him a much-loved leader. First Shield, title granted to the mightiest and most stalwart shield of the Rosarian army. The first shield is entrusted with the personal protection of the dominant of the Phoenix and is gifted with a portion of the icon's power over flame, a boon known as the Blessing of the Phoenix. The boon Joshua bestowed upon his older brother upon Clive's ordination as first shield, allowing him to wield fire-aspected magic without a crystal. It has long been custom in Rosaria for the dominant of the Phoenix to share a part of their power in this way, performing this rite of rejuvenation upon those they appoint as their protectors, that they might serve them the better.
Joshua. I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. We mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Hey.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you. I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you.
Second son of the Archduke of Rosaria, Joshua was appointed heir in the ducal throne by virtue of his awakening as the dominant of Phoenix. His love and admiration of his elder brother Clive is absolute, and he is too proud to have him serve as his first shield. His love for carrots, less so.
We live to serve.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
Annabel Rosfield, wife of Archduke Elwyn and mother to Clive and Joshua. While she adores her younger son, she treats Clive and Jill with naught but thinly veiled contempt. Speaking of Jill Warwick. Born a princess of the Northern Territories, Jill was made a ward of Rosaria after her homeland's incessant raids were quelled by the Duchy. She was raised in Rosalith Castle alongside Clive and Joshua, who came to love her as a sister.
Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
We should join them.
Rise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust?
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive spar.
Is that so?
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
Yeah, you will.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
Elwyn Rossfield, Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria and father to Clive and Joshua, loved by his people for his steadfast leadership, both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good effect in quelling the rebellious northern territories. And Torgal, Clive's faithful friend, brought back from one of the Archduke Elwyn's expeditions to the frozen northern territories, where he was found half-starved and shivering in the snowfield, having presumably been separated from his pack. Elwyn gifted the puppy to Clive upon his return, and the two became nigh inseparable.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Shields dismissed!
Torgal. Where do you think you're going, Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
Is trouble brewing?
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
Let's get this stuff unpacked before the Duchess calls for our heads. Right you are.
this is it, lads. Time to put an end to their little crusade, and Rosaria's future will be secure.
Make sure all the crystals are accounted for.
Your steed is in fine fettle, my lord. Isn't that right, Ambrosia?
Blood are skilled warriors. You could learn a thing or two from them.
Not after they've been burned to cinders by the Phoenix's flames.
Would that it was so simple.
Make sure you get a good edge on that, eh?
I know! I'm not about to send our lads off to war with dull blades.
Preparation is key. We must be ready to march at any time.
You don't need to tell this one. She's raring to go.
She's heard this speech before.
All right. Let's get this stuff unpacked before the Duchess calls for our heads.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. Don't I say to speak?
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Stand.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
I think someone's hungry.
I'm having my bearer fill the well, my lord. Best to save what crystals we can, eh?
Wheat harvests down again, apparently. If this war ends up dragging on, we'll starve.
Best fill our bellies while we can, then, eh?
Fine display, my lord. Almost felt sorry for the Lord Commander.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it? There's Joshua.
Marquis. Forgive my man, he'll be done in a jiffy. Just getting the place tidied up for the big procession.
Clive.
A person born with the ability to cast magics without a crystal. In Valstea, men and women who awaken as bearers are enslaved. They are marked with a brand upon their cheek and used as tools, a cheaper alternative to the scarce and precious shards. This system of slavery has persisted for centuries and has become so ingrained in Valstean life that few take pity upon the bearers' plight, seeing them as less than human. The mark applied to the cheeks upon bears across Valstea, identifying them as something other than human. Newborn babies are checked at birth. Those who are found to be bearers are branded and taken into custody of the state. Rarely, bearers evade this test, either because their parents hide them, the testers are lax in their duties, or the powers do not awaken until later, yet most do not remain unbranded for long.
Are you worried about the war?
The soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive. I'm all right. I promise. I'm all right. I promise.
Do you understand? The power of the Phoenix dwells within Joshua, and Joshua alone. If any ill should befall him, it will be on your head. Do not neglect your duties again.
Yes, Your Grace. Good luck.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Your mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south, to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake.
Lord Commander of the Rosarian army, outranked only by Archduke Elwyn, who is not only his liege lord but his firm friend. The two share an unshakable bond of trust, Elwyn consulting Rodney on all military matters. The Deadlands. Barren waste bereft of aether, where no life stirs and the magic is all but unusable. Here both earth and water are stained black, preventing any seed from quickening. In recent years, the Blight has spread ever more widely, displacing whole nations before it, driving once peaceable fauna to violent desperation and leaving silent devastation in their wake.
The day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it, and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
The Mother Crystals. Enormous glassy mountains, 5 of which tower over the lands of Valisthea. They are the source of all the crystals for the people the twins rely on for their everyday lives. Not only that, but the lands surrounding them are rich with ether, making magics of the crystals cast even more potent. For these reasons, great nations have sprung up around each of the Mother Crystals, and have long warred with each other for possession of their blessings. Also known in the local tongue as Haeraean, the Iron Kingdom is an archipelago nation situated off the coast of Storm, with its capital at Craig Lewis. The Mother Crystal, Drake's Breath, rises from a volcanic island situated just within or without its borders, and has been a subject of long-standing conflict between the Iron Blood and the neighboring Duchy of Rosaria. The Iron Kingdom's inhabitants shun any contact with outsiders, which has given rise to a unique, if largely inward-looking culture.
This war we mean to wage, it isn't only for control of the Mother Crystal. Above all else, we cannot allow those Ironblood savages to gain a foothold on Storm.
I know. I would sooner die than see them darken our shores again. I wish you a safe journey tomorrow.
And I you, Clive. May your blade strike true.
A nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm, with Rosalith as its capital. The Rosaria was originally formed from a collection of smaller dominions, all of which now stand united under the banner of Archduke Elwyn Rosfield. Not possessing a mother crystal of its own, the duchy has long been locked in a bitter conflict with the Iron Kingdom over possession of Drake's Breath, which lies still further to the west in the midst of the boiling sea.
No messages, my lord.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't...
Annabelle Rosfield. It's not only her beauty but her connection to a bloodline that produced previous dominance of the Phoenix that led to her being proposed as a bride for the young Archduke. Indeed, the two are cousins, having known from a young age that her purpose in life was to preserve her Phoenix-bearing bloodline. She dotes on Joshua and scorns Clive.
Keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless, a man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I'm merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter. We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right. You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you.
Metia, the burning red star that sits beneath the moon. Folklore ascribes to Metia the role of message bearer to the moon, so it is common across Valistia to wish upon the star that one's heartfelt desires might be conveyed to the heavens and beyond. Firstborn son.
There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
Good night, Clive.
Sorry, Ambrosia. We won't be hunting today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Ambrosia. Born in the stables of Roswell Castle, Ambrosia was chosen by the young Clive Rosfield to be his personal steed and raised by him from a chick. She is a proud bird and deeply loyal to her master, quickly turning her beak upon any but he who should attempt to pet her.
Good luck!
We ride for Phoenix Gate! May the blessing of the crystals go with us!
And shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
His Grace departs! Open the gate!
Elwyn was born before his father, the previous dominant of the Phoenix, passed away, so he did not inherit the Icon's powers. Instead, he devoted himself to the study of swordcraft and statesmanship, that he might lead his country from the front, which he did to wide acclaim in leading his armies and quelling the rebellious northern territories.
Lord Rosfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix.
Thank you.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The Beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
To the marshes, then. And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
Boom, boom, boom. 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 There was a time, not long ago, that songs of civilization echoed through Stillwinds. Knotted boughs, knotted settlements lie abandoned, and the only sounds to escape this forsaken place are the howls of the beasts that have fled the Deadlands to make the bogs their home. I'm going to wrap up episode 1 soon. I will do this as episode 2. Sir Wade, Loyal Shield, chosen by Lord Commander Murdoch to accompany Clive on his mission to Stillborn. Once but a low-born page, Wade was inspired to join the ranks after a woodpile fell on him. His life was saved by a young Joshua. Loyal Shield of Rosaria and scion of a noble family, Tyler followed in his father's footsteps and entering the service of the duchy, rising to the position of right-hand man to the Lord Commander. He was chosen by Lord Murdoch to accompany Clive on his expedition to Stillwind. A level head who could be trusted not only to obey the young Lord Marquis's orders, but to keep him safe, but to help keep the fiery Sir Wade in line. Goblins. Common species of beastmen. While at first glance they may seem like mindless predators, goblins have their own unique language and are skilled enough to both cast magics and make rudimentary tools and weapons. While most found on the continent of Storm, the spread of the Blight has forced them to find homes in nearby human settlements, a move that oft ends in misunderstanding and bloodshed. Area of swampland that stretches northeast from Rosalith Castle. The odd village could once be found here, but nothing to compare to the lively settlements that line the main roads of the realm, and with the encroachment of the Blight and the creatures driven before it, even these scant settlements were deserted.
Keep your eyes open for those goblins. The reports placed them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. What's your step, my lord?
And everything else.
Alright. Let's see, I should be able to... I mean, I've got an autosave at this point. Well, let's see. Nah. Deal with abilities later. Save. Okay, Lost in a Fog with Wade and Tyler. Okay,